Tuesday, it's a word we use every week, a day that marks the second day of the traditional work week for many. But have you ever stopped to think about how tricky its pronunciation can be? Many find themselves stumbling over the S sound, especially non-native speakers. Often people replace it with a Z sound or even omit it altogether, saying Tuesday instead of Tuesday. This common mispronunciation highlights the quirks of the English language, a language full of idiosyncrasies and exceptions. The word Tuesday itself has an interesting history. It originates from the Old English Tiwasdeg, named after the Norse god Tiw, or Tyr, the god of war and sky. Over centuries, the pronunciation and spelling evolved, influenced by various linguistic shifts and cultural changes. In different parts of the world, Tuesday is pronounced with slight variations, reflecting the diverse accents and dialects of English speakers globally. Teachers often emphasize the correct pronunciation in language classes, but even native speakers can find it challenging. Dictionaries provide phonetic guides, yet the nuances of speech can still lead to variations. Despite these challenges, the beauty of language lies in its ability to connect us, even with its imperfections. Linguists study these patterns to understand how we communicate and how language evolves. The evolution of words like Tuesday offers a glimpse into the dynamic nature of language, constantly adapting and changing. From ancient times to the modern day, our words carry the legacy of history, culture, and human interaction. So the next time you say Tuesday, take a moment to appreciate the rich tapestry of language that makes communication possible, whether you pronounce it perfectly or with a slight twist. It's a reminder of the fascinating journey of words through time, and as we move through our week, let's celebrate the quirks and beauty of the words we use every day. After all, language is more than just a means of communication. It's a reflection of our shared human experience. Happy Tongue Twister Tuesday. The pronunciation of Tuesday can also vary depending on the English accent. This is a fascinating example of how the same word can sound quite different depending on where you are in the world. In American English, the U is pronounced as a oo sound, almost like the word to. This gives the word a smoother, more elongated sound, while in British English it takes on a shorter U sound, more like the word you. This makes the pronunciation crisper and more clipped. The emphasis on specific syllables can also differ, adding to the pronunciation nuances. In American English, the stress is often placed on the first syllable, making it sound like Tuesday. For instance, American English tends to stress the first syllable, which can make the word sound more assertive and direct, while British English often emphasizes the second, resulting in a pronunciation that sounds more like Tuesday. This can give the word a more melodic and flowing quality. These differences in pronunciation are just one example of the rich diversity within the English language. They highlight how language evolves and adapts to different cultures and regions. It's not just the UK and the US that have their own unique ways of saying things. English-speaking countries around the world, from Australia to Canada, have their own distinct accents and pronunciations. In Australia, for example, you might hear a pronunciation that's somewhere in between the American and British versions with its own unique twist. In Canada, the pronunciation can vary depending on whether the speaker is from an English-speaking or French-speaking region, adding yet another layer of complexity. These variations in pronunciation are a testament to the adaptability and resilience of the English language. They show how language can be both a unifying force and a marker of cultural identity. So the next time you hear someone pronounce Tuesday differently, take a moment to appreciate the rich tapestry of accents and dialects that make up the English language. After all, it's these differences that make our conversations more interesting and our interactions more meaningful. Whether you say Tuesday or Tuesday, remember that language is a living, breathing entity that reflects our diverse world. And that's something truly worth celebrating. To understand the pronunciation of Tuesday, we need to delve into its etymology. The word originates from the Old English Tiwasdeg, which translates to Tuesday. Tyw, also known as Tyr in Norse mythology, was the god of war and justice. Throughout history, Tuesday has held various associations and significance across different cultures. In ancient Rome, Tuesday was dedicated to Mars, the god of war. This connection to warfare is reflected in the French word for Tuesday, Mardi. Tuesday also holds religious significance in various faiths. In Hinduism, Tuesday is associated with Hanuman, the monkey god known for his strength and devotion. It is considered an auspicious day for worship and seeking blessings. The weight of Tuesday warrant cultural interpretations. In some cultures, Tuesday is considered an unlucky day. This belief is deeply rooted in historical and cultural contexts that vary from one region to another. The perception of Tuesday as an ominous day can be traced back to ancient times and is still prevalent in many societies today. This superstition is often linked to the association of Tuesday with Mars, the god of war. In Roman mythology, Mars was a powerful deity symbolizing conflict and aggression. The day Tuesday, named after Mars or Martis in Latin, was thought to carry the same combative and tumultuous energy. This connection has influenced various cultural beliefs and practices over centuries. For example, in Greece and some Latin American countries, Tuesday the 13th is considered particularly unlucky. This specific date combines the perceived misfortune of Tuesday with the number 13, which is also widely regarded as unlucky. In these cultures, people might avoid making important decisions, traveling, or starting new ventures on this day. The fear of Tuesday the 13th is so ingrained that it can affect daily life and activities, leading to a cautious and sometimes anxious approach to the day. To counteract the bad luck associated with Tuesday, various protective rituals and practices have emerged. People might carry charms or amulets, perform specific rituals, or seek the guidance of spiritual leaders to ward off negative influences. These practices highlight the human desire to find control and reassurance in the face of uncertainty and perceived danger. Despite the modern world's advancements and the increasing reliance on technology, these age-old superstitions continue to persist. They serve as a reminder of the deep-seated cultural narratives that shape our understanding of the world. The blend of old and new traditions in contemporary societies showcases the enduring impact of cultural interpretations on our daily lives. Cultural interpretations of days like Tuesday reveal the rich tapestry of human belief systems. They offer a fascinating glimpse into how different societies navigate the complexities of life, blending history, mythology, and tradition. Understanding these interpretations enriches our appreciation of the diverse ways in which people find meaning and navigate their world. To recap, pronouncing Tuesday correctly. So how do you pronounce Tuesday correctly? The key is to remember the S sound after the U. It's Tuesday, not Tuesday or Tuesday. Fun fact, Friday on Tuesday. Did you know that in the United States, elections are traditionally held on Tuesdays? This tradition dates back to the 19th century when Tuesday was considered the most convenient day for farmers who often traveled long distances to vote. Conclusion: embracing the quirks of language. The pronunciation of Tuesday is just one example of the many quirks and complexities of the English language. By understanding the origins and evolution of words, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the richness and diversity of our linguistic heritage.